Hey guys, oh, this is gonna drive me nuts. I have cords everywhere, but I'm sitting here because kids do not feel good. They were up really early this morning. I'm not sure what happened. Well, I know what happened, but I don't know how they got sick. What is it, a bug or whatever? But they're both asleep. My husband went to go see his nephew. He's home from the Air Force for a few days, and I am on Reddit. So I typed in confessions, and I found one, and it's from a year ago. It says it was deleted, or maybe their account was deleted. Yeah, their account was deleted since then. But this is wife's cheating confession. About a month after our wedding, the wife and I headed for a night away in a city about an hour from us. Checked into the hotel, got changed, and headed to a bar. She was wearing a long dress with a very low-cut, revealing top, no bra, showing off plenty of, and if you were at the right angle, a few on view of them. We went into a bar, took a seat, got a drink, and when a guy came over, hugged my wife and asked her how married life was. She introduces him as a guy who works in the same company, but in the head office that was in the city. He's obviously staring at her, and they talk, and she was quite uncomfortable. He leaves, and she says, we should try somewhere different. He returns with a drink for us, hangs around for a couple of minutes, taking every chance he can to look down her top. He soon returns to his table, and I notice the group of them looking over and laughing, obviously telling his two mates how he saw his coworkers' tits. We finish our drinks, and the wife is insistent that we move bars, but that was the last I heard of him for about 4 years. This is where it gets good. Well, not good for this guy, because listen to this. One day, out of the blue, my wife admits to sleeping with someone. I still don't know why she chose that particular time to tell me, but I asked who, where, and when, and how it happened. Turns out it was the fucker in the bar. 4 months before we got married, at the company Christmas party, they slept together. Slipped off to his room and let him have her. What? I don't understand that, but okay. So I was sitting in the bar that night. We met him thinking he was just trying to see her. Little did I know that he'd been sucking them a few months earlier. He was obviously telling his mates about that, and that's why they were looking over and laughing. This poor dude. Hey, women. Hey, come here. Come real close. Let me tell you something. Quit doing stuff like that. You are giving us a bad name. I would never. Oh my God. That's why she was like, can we go eat somewhere different? Because her freaking lover was there and they still work together. I hope that they are no longer together, because that's pretty crappy. If this is real, it says put your true cheating stories here, and it has true, I'll capitalize it. My guess, her telling you now, is either she's still been doing him and he has a wife who's found out and she's getting in first. That's probably what happened, is that his significant other found out that they were having an affair, and she was like, oh, better tell my husband now. Oh my gosh, you guys, just don't do that. Okay, here's my confession, okay? Here we go. Okay, I was 27 years old, and I was married to a really nice guy. He's a very nice guy. But I didn't love him like I should. I was very young when we got married, and when we got together, it was pretty much a trauma bond. But anyway, that does not excuse the fact of what I did. And that was, I met up with another man that I knew. I had met him when I was like 12. I'd known this guy forever, but I ended up cheating on my husband, and I could not look him in the eye I could not be in the same room as him. I just left everything because I could not believe that I would do something like that to somebody. But that was in the middle of my addiction, and I did some really terrible things that I'm not proud of, but I am proud of the woman I am today. So thank God for second chances, you know. And he and I are cool now. When we got divorced, actually, we were sitting in the courtroom because we were separated for 3 years. I left and I came back to visit my family and stuff. And when I moved back, I ended up seeing him because he was like best friends with my brother. And anyway, he came over to see my brother's baby when he had his first daughter. Anyway, so I had to see him and his new girlfriend at the time. So she was awkward with it. He and I were cool because he was just such a good guy, and I just couldn't believe that I would do something like that. I went on for the next 3 years of my life, from 27 to 30. I made the worst decisions a person could make in their life, and I regret most of them. Yep, I do, but you know, it's just the way it is. That's what happened. That's the past. I can't change it. All I can do is do better going forward and apologize for the mistakes I made in the past and learn from those mistakes and not make them again. I will never, ever, ever, ever do that again. Oh my God. It's just so hurtful when you cheat. My first husband cheated on me, and and somebody else cheated on someone, and so, yeah, it's really hurtful, and it breaks up families. It broke up my family, it broke up my marriage, and yeah, it's just not good. Not good. Don't cheat. It's wrong. If you feel like you want to cheat, please tell your partner, because, I mean, it hurts knowing that someone's out there doing something that you don't know they're doing, but other people do. So that hurts worse than you saying to their face, hey, I think I might cheat on you. It hurts worse knowing that everybody else knows that they're cheating on you, or that, you know, you are doing whatever. It just is so hurtful when you are the last one to know, when you should be the first one to know. Not even with just cheating. I'm talking like anything. When you should be the first one to know, and then you're the last one to know, believe me, it's so hurtful. It will make you not want to talk to anybody. Ever. Anyway, so that's me on my tangent. You probably stopped watching minutes ago, so I appreciate you if you got this far. Don't cheat. It's wrong. It's mean. It's hurtful. All right. Y'all have a wonderful evening, afternoon, morning, whatever time it is when you see this. This is not YouTube. This is TikTok. Okay, you guys. I'll see you later.